Okay, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now I ran across a video and I was supposed to make this video, but I really wasn't supposed to make this video because I've been holding on to this particular Raven-Symone video I'm gonna show y'all for a minute. But it's crazy how the universe works. Like, I've been holding on to this video, and today I ran across a video of Orlando Brown speaking, which made me go get another video. So I got 3 videos I'm gonna show y'all, but they all under like 30 seconds. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make it too long, but that's why I call it divine timing, because I was holding on to that video, and the video I got just found today goes along with the video I've been had, and I went and found the other video. So yeah, it's gonna make sense. So let me get into it. When it comes down to Orlando Brown, yes, we know he says a lot of crazy stuff. I done made a couple videos about Orlando Brown. I was saying, and I've been said, if you can go back in my past videos, I got hundreds of videos, and I've said that he's saying a lot of truths with a couple lies. You feel what I'm saying? Even he himself has came out and said, I gotta do it like this. You feel what I'm saying? If you just come out strictly talking common sense, when you're spreading truth, these people will snip you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Especially depending on what type of frequency you're on. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what really protects people. The frequency and how they relay their message. You feel what I'm saying? Or if they feel like they can stop you and have control over what this person is saying, then they're gonna try to do that before they off you. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, check out this like 20 or 30 second clip about Orlando speaking. Then I'm gonna play y'all another video that aligns with what he be saying, because a lot of people, like I said, they think he very, very crazy, but he's intelligent. You know what I mean? So y'all watch this.
Watch The Switch, okay? It's a new movie called The Switch. I need you to watch that, right? Check that out. He says he can switch people out. And he does it right in front of them. And he says, like, yo, bro, like, I'll switch your wife out and I'll put another one of your wife inside of her body. And they're walking around and you think that's your wife, and it's not your wife. This is what's going on. It's no longer, like I said, it's no longer spiritual. We've figured out how to, turn into spirit and exchange the soul in order to control the vessel. So if I have the vessel and I'm just nothing but spirit, I can ruin your life. That's what everybody has been going through. So they can't recognize it unless you say things like The Switch. So when they watch that and they see that there's other people that can identify other than me, it's not just me playing games. It's the truth. We have to be careful with who we watch. You'll be in the car with Paul, man, but you're really in the car with Peter. That's Paul's body. But why is Peter in Paul's body?
Yeah, so I made a video about him a couple months ago. Some people was in my comment section like, he's on drugs, bro. He's on, you know what I mean? He's basically saying his words were not credible. But if you was doing research before Orlando Brown started acting crazy, you would know that he's not talking crazy. A lot of us been knew this stuff, so when he started saying it, it ain't do nothing but refresh our memory. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when it comes to soul transference or transhumanism, it's their first time hearing this stuff. And not only do they get fearful, so they block it out and receive the cognitive dissonance, they try to sweep it under the rug. They try to make you feel bad for talking about it on a public platform. You feel what I'm saying? When we got studies out there and these people out here in labs telling you about transhumanism, look it up, transhumanism. That's when they telling you they can transfer your consciousness and put it in a robot. So if they can transfer your consciousness and they telling you that and put it in a robot, what makes you think they don't have the technology to transfer your consciousness and put it in another human? You know, it don't make sense. Like, you literally can look up these terms, transhumanism, the company cryogenics. You know what I mean? I think it's cryogenics, but it's either cryogenics or cryogenics. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a company. Look at these companies, man. all these companies like Clonade. Some people don't believe in clones, but these people really have facilities that's still up. You feel what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people didn't believe in Area 51. They had to change the name of it because so many people got wind of it. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make this video too long. Now I'm gonna show y'all what Raven-Symone, her take on Orlando Brown's personality is. Then I'm gonna talk about that.
And I will always be this way with Orlando. I think he is one of the funniest people I've ever worked with.
So fun.
I think even now he knows exactly what he's doing. He, to me, is an unhinged Cat Williams of his generation. Unhinged. Not you, Cat. You're hinged, and I love you for it. He's smart. He's smart.
So smart.
And I know Orlando's history. I know his life. I know some of his personal, and that's not my MO. Like, I know that, you know, you're messing with the industry that raised you, bruh. You're calling out people that
he went deep.
He went deep with a lot of people.
But you're telling me that he's a wrestler? You know what that means? He's a troll. A wrestler is, you know, they call wrestling is as real as a heart attack.
Yes.
But it's considered a work.
Oh, he's a wrestler.
It's a work.
I like that.
You like that? So
I think he's a wrestler.
But he started as a baby face. That's a good guy in wrestling, and now you're saying he's in his heel era?
I think he is. I think he's in his attack era.
But when he goes after the industry, do you co-sign it? Come on, you know it's not the best spot.
I know that's why I do not combat Orlando, because some of the things that he says, I'm not mad at him for.
No.
But when he comes for people listen, you have to know how to bait people in this industry, then say the truth, and then leave on a button. And I think he does that perfect. He says some crazy shit. Then he tells the truth, and then he leaves on a button, and you don't know what just.
And my brain is like going, what? I'm grabbing what's real, what's not. You know what I mean? So like,
he's doing the job right.
Amazing.
And I'm not mad at you, bro. Just keep my name out your mouth, and keep the people that you lying about out your mouth. That's all it is. And I'm not. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
But some of the stuff you say is real. You know what I mean?
So
So you heard it from out the horse's mouth. You feel what I'm saying? And you can tell that she doesn't want no part of this. She literally saying like, she basically to sum up everything she said, like, bruh, you going up against these people and we know what they do. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he turned out the way he turned out. You feel what I'm saying? That's why she turned out the way she turned out. So much stuff probably happened to her to make her not even want to even indulge with men that made her go that way or do certain things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she's saying that he tells a lot of truth. You know what I'm saying? So when Raven-Symone actually comes out and says he tells a lot of truth, but also tells lies, then you got to use your common sense. Just like I said in the previous videos of me making videos about Orlando Brown. You know what I mean? Just take chew the meat and spit out the bones. You feel what I'm saying? Just take the truth and go wash away with the lies. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to decipher this stuff. And even somebody watching this video with a low ass consciousness level will still say, bro, you crazy just like Orlando Brown. All of y'all. I used to make videos, man, talking about some real shit. I used to have people get in the comment section saying, all y'all crazy. The person who made the video, the person who's talking about the stuff in the video, everybody's crazy but them. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, but you have people out here like Nicki Minaj who literally confirmed what Orlando Brown said years ago. Because when you look at the Orlando Brown video, that video is new, but Nicki Minaj been said this has been done to her years ago. You know what I mean? Once I roll the clip. Why y'all think Nicki Minaj be on there just causing confusion, like being a disturbance? It's a reason for everything.
A crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage, so he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
That must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame every...
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
So you have people, favorite artists out there saying what Orlando Brown explained in that clip. You feel what I'm saying? Soul transference. They even showed you in the movie Get Out how that works. It may not work exactly how they put it in the movies, because these movies are just like Orlando Brown too. They show a lot of truth, but they also show a lot of lies on how the stuff gets done. But nevertheless, they showing you that it does get done. You feel what I'm saying? They don't have to show you their process. All they gotta do is let the public know through movies, through film, through cartoons, through newspaper articles, billboards, that it is being done to the population. They don't have to necessarily show you exactly how it's done. It's just like when they put certain ingredients on the processed foods. They showing you that it's poison in there. They don't show you every ingredient that they put in there. You know what I'm saying? But they let you know when you read all these long ass Bible scriptures on these ingredients, that these couple ingredients or all the ingredients is poison. So if we add some more poison without telling you, why would you care? You picking up the poison and eating it anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just, man, time for people to do a conscious shift and get with the program, but they off your ass. But nah, man, y'all make sure y'all share this video, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you be notified when I post videos like this, and y'all be blessed on Walking in Smoke.
Watch The Switch, okay? It's a new movie called The Switch. I need you to watch that, right? Check that out. He says he can switch people out. And he does it right in front of them. And he says like, yo, bro, like, I'll switch your wife out and I'll put another one of your wife inside of her body. And they're walking around and you think that's your wife, and it's not your wife. This is what's going on. It's no longer, like I said, it's no longer spiritual. We've figured out how to, turn into spirit and exchange the soul in order to control the vessel. So if I have the vessel and I'm just nothing but spirit, I can ruin your life. That's what everybody has been going through. So they can't recognize it unless you say things like The Switch. So when they watch that and they see that there's other people that can identify other than me, it's not just me playing games. It's the truth. We have to be careful with who we watch. You'll be in the car with Paul, man, but you're really in the car with Peter. That's Paul's body. But why is Peter in Paul's body?
And I'm not. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
But some of the stuff you say is real. You know what I mean?
So,